Viewers, greetings from Jubilee TVGH. This is your first time you are watching us. Please subscribe and share the video for us, and God will bless you. Yeah, we are still looking for Atsu, but we couldn't find him. And now, her wife and her children, they are still crying and they are worried because they couldn't find Atsu. Please, let's go.
What information have you been told? Do you know anything?
Well, all I know is that currently his agent is in Turkey, and he's trying to get to the place where it happened. And we know that his building has been, well, they know where the building is, and they're trying their best to rescue everybody. And they know that there are people still under the rubble, but the problem is that they don't have the equipment necessary to get them out. So yeah, so he's still missing, and we don't know where he is. Yeah.
And that's just an unimaginable feeling for you to have to wake up with every day and live with at the moment.
Yeah, especially for my children as well. So yeah.
I'm so sorry. The job of trying to get information out and his whereabouts is extremely difficult, as I'm sure anyone can appreciate, given these circumstances. Do you have any hope that the information that will reach you is something that you will be able to trust? Because part of the problem is here, so many people don't know what's going on.
Well, yeah. So it was quite, shocking, as you can imagine, if the club is confirming, saying that he has been found and alive and taken to hospital. And 11 hours later, my children had to hear it from the radio saying that they still don't know where he is. And so I know that his agent is there and they are trying their best to find him. So I trust that he will bring me, obviously, the news that I can trust, that, you know, if he sees him or speaks to him, yeah. So, but it's quite confusing, everything, yeah.
And can you just remind us where he was and why he was there and the connection to the area?
Well, he plays for Atsu'S. He signed a 1-year contract. And he had a very good game on Sunday, and he scored his first goal. And so yeah, and he has been living with his teammates as well, which has already been rescued. So yeah, that's all I can tell right now.
And can you tell us when you last had contact with him?
He spoke to the children last time on Saturday morning. Yeah, that was the last time that I've heard from him.
And then I can't imagine the moment that you heard that the earthquake had first struck. That is something that no one should have to go through. Yeah.
I had lots of missed calls on my phone from his sister. And then she just told me, and and then I read the news. So yeah. And
have you got any any messages for the rescuers out there, the authorities out there, those working so hard to try and find people?
Well, all I can say is that for me, I know the rescuers are trying their best, hardworking day and night to rescue everybody, and I just feel for everybody who has, like me and my children, been in the unknown, not knowing if the family is alive or not. And I would just appeal for the Hatay Club and the Turkish authorities and the British government to send out the equipment to get the people out that are still trapped in the rubble, especially for my partner and the father of my children as well. Because they need the equipment to get them out. They can't get that deep without the equipment. So, and the time is running. So, yeah.
Yeah, the time is running out. But of course, we have still seen dramatic rescues. People are still being pulled from the rubble. Does that give you some hope?
A bit, yeah. I still pray and believe that he's
The
alive.
31-year-old was said to have been on the 9th floor of an apartment block when 2 earthquakes hit Turkey early Monday. Atsu, who joined Hatay's port last summer, was pulled from the rubble of a building in Hatay with injuries. Atsu, whose career has included 107 appearances for Newcastle as well as spells at Chelsea, Everton and Bournemouth, was trapped after the earthquakes that killed at least 4,800 people in Turkey and Syria on February 6th. Hatay was one of the areas closest to the epicenter of the quake and has suffered extensive damage. The club's sporting director, Tana Savut, remains in the collapsed building. Video showed rescuers with searchlights sifting through the wreckage of his apartment block during the night. Reports from Turkey said Atsu'S voice was heard in the rubble, along with that of Hatay's sporting director, Tana Savut. Hatay's sport spokesman, Mustafa Huzat, is reported to have said Christian Atsu was taken out with injuries, while the sporting director, Tana Savut, is unfortunately still under the rubble. Ghana's ambassador to Turkey, Mrs. Francisca Ashite-Odontin, said Christian Atsu'S rescue has been confirmed from the official source for diplomats.
Fortunately and thankfully, we don't have any dead people. The only person who is injured is Christian Atsu.
Okay.
You know, there were reports, I'm sure you've read all the reports, that one said he had been found, one said he had not. But the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Turkey has confirmed to me that he has been rescued, found, and is in hospital, receiving medical attention. Most of the people in the worst affected areas are students. And the worst affected areas, we have the epicenter, which is the Hamamara